There comes a moment after the quiet when something inside you starts to move again. It's gentle, uncertain, but real. You don't notice it at first. It's like a soft breath underwater, like something forgotten that suddenly remembers itself. It doesn't ask for permission. It just arrives. For a long time you didn't feel much. You just existed quietly, safely numb. You called it peace, but really it was survival. You were good at it, keeping it all still, pretending calm was healing when really it was hiding. Numbness felt like control, and control felt like safety. You didn't realize that peace and numbness are not the same thing. Then one day, a sound, a smell, or a memory breaks through. It catches you off guard, and suddenly your heart reacts. You realize you're feeling again. It's small, it's strange. You try to push it away, but it lingers. It's as if your heart is stretching, trying to remember how to move after years of stillness. At first, it's confusing. You wonder why you feel sad when life seems calm, why tears come without reason. Maybe you even laugh at yourself. You think, why am I crying again? But that's how it starts. The body letting go of everything you told it to hold. Because feeling again doesn't start with joy. It starts with grief for all the years you didn't. You grieve for the moments you didn't cry, for the days you were strong when you didn't want to be. You grieve for the version of you that carried silence like armor. And that grief is love returning in disguise. You begin to notice small things. The way sunlight hits your wall. The sound of your footsteps. The smell of rain. You notice your breath. Slow, human, steady. You start realizing that the world never stopped being beautiful. You just stopped being able to see it. Now, it's letting you back in. It feels fragile, like touching something that could disappear. But you keep noticing anyway. You keep feeling. You start to trust that maybe it's okay to feel again, even when it hurts, even when it's too much. Because something deep inside you knows this is what life was always meant to be. You thought numbness made you strong, but now you see, it only made you disappear. You became a shadow of your own voice. You learned to function instead of live, but you can't disappear forever. The body always finds a way to remember what being alive feels like. Strength isn't silence. It's the courage to feel even when it hurts. That's what real strength looks like. Not a wall, but a heartbeat. Not stillness, but softness. The quiet bravery of not closing again. When you start to feel again, it's not neat or graceful. It's messy, raw, human. You'll trip over your own emotions. You'll laugh while crying. You'll be both fragile and fierce in the same breath, and that's how it should be. You might cry at songs you used to skip. You might miss people you've already forgiven. You might ache for moments that never happened. All those forgotten feelings come home at once, each one knocking gently on your chest, asking to be felt before it can finally rest. This isn't regression. It's your heart thawing. It's not weakness. It's warmth. And it's what makes you human again. Sometimes the emotions come too fast. You'll want to hide again. And that's okay. Healing doesn't rush. Some days you'll open, some days you'll close. Both are part of the rhythm. Both are sacred. There will be mornings that feel too quiet. Days where you miss the numbness, because numbness was safe. You'll think about the comfort of not feeling. But then you'll remember, safety isn't the same as peace. But safe and alive aren't the same thing. Being alive means risking pain. And that's okay. Because without risk, there's no warmth, no meaning, no color. When you feel again, the world becomes larger. Colors are deeper. Music hits harder. Even silence feels different. You notice the space between sounds, the beauty in pauses. You realize silence isn't empty. It's full of everything you couldn't hear before. You'll start to see yourself differently too. Not as someone broken, but as someone brave enough to return. You came back for yourself. And that's one of the bravest things a person can do. You'll remember old dreams, ones you gave up on when you stopped feeling. They'll whisper again, quietly, patiently. They'll wait for you. They always have. Because dreams never die. They just sleep until you do too. You'll laugh one day, and it won't feel strange. You'll cry, and it won't feel shameful. You'll realize both belong. That's when you'll know you're free. Because freedom is not avoiding pain. It's trusting yourself to feel it and stay open anyway. This is what it means to come back to life. Not dramatic, just honest. It's not fireworks. It's gentle morning light. It's not perfection. It's presence. You might lose people who only knew your numbness, but you'll find others who meet your truth. Some people love your silence, but not your voice. That's okay. Let them go. The ones who stay will love all of you. Feeling again means trusting again. Your body, your heart, the world. You don't need to trust all at once. Just one moment, one breath at a time. And sometimes you'll feel nothing again. That's okay too. The heart needs rest between songs. Stillness doesn't mean you've gone backward. It means you're integrating. You'll realize that peace isn't the absence of emotion. It's the space where emotion breathes freely. Peace is when joy and sorrow can sit next to each other without fighting. So if today you feel something, a spark, a pull, a tremor inside, don't push it away. Let it stay. Let it speak. It's your heart knocking on its own door. Because that small feeling is the beginning of life returning. That's all you ever needed, to feel again. You've survived the dark, now you're learning how to live in the light. And maybe that's what this was all for. Not to stay unhurt, but to stay human. And it's okay if it takes time. It's supposed to. Healing isn't a race, it's a rhythm. And you're finally in tune with it. One day you'll look back and realize that the moment you began to feel again was the moment you began to truly live. You'll smile quietly, because you'll know you made it back to yourself.